What is up, YouTube? Zizy Moto here, and we're gonna have a serious discussion specifically regarding the Lowrider S with stock ergonomics. So my last uploaded video, which I believe was 2 weeks ago, well, the ride was 2 weeks ago, was a long distance highway and back roads ride. It was about 500 miles round trip, and I would say, God, we were on our bikes for probably 12 hours, honestly. And I can say with my look, I'm not even gonna bullshit, we're just gonna get straight to the point. This bike fucking blows for long distance trips with stock ergonomics. I do need to clarify one thing though. Both of my friends that I was riding with, both of them have a Lowrider S with risers, pullback risers. They were not experiencing the issues that I was experiencing, okay? You are leaned forward on this bike out of the factory. I'm not that tall, I'm 5'8". I got a step-up seat. It's nothing crazy, but I'm still leaned over, and it didn't take it doesn't affect me on 99% of my rides. Honestly, I don't think it's really affected me at all until I put in the fucking hours and the miles a few weeks ago. I actually haven't even touched the motorcycle since then because I was hurting, man. Okay, what are we doing? There you go. The area that hurt the most was my lower back, and that's just because of how you're sitting. I think this is a well-known issue, and I don't believe that the ST is any better in stock form, but your solution is simple. A little pricey, but simple. Pullback risers. If you're anything, I would say 6 foot or above or close to, pullback risers might not be necessary. Risers most definitely, but the pullback maybe not as much. But it's just something that I wanted to bring to everybody's attention that's looking at riding. Now, mind you, I ride this bike as much as I possibly can. I rode it up in the mountains in San Diego every weekend. You know, that's a 4-hour ride to and from. Doesn't really affect me. After I hit about the 6-hour mark, I was done, dude. I didn't even want to get back on the bike. I wanted to get a hotel and fucking sleep, honestly, for days. So, long distance riding on a lowrider, the bike handled it beautifully. Not a single issue, not a hiccup. All three of our lowriders loved it. I was the only one who had any sort of fucking issues with the distance and the time on 2 wheels. So it's definitely something I want to bring up, that if you're looking for a cruiser motorcycle going on long road trips, you have to consider risers for the Lowrider S or ST. I don't know the specs on the ST. I don't know if they are a little bit higher. I haven't really paid attention, but it's definitely something that you need to have. It's not even a want. And now I'm just super aware of how far I lean forward just because it was made so predominant. But anyway, and you know, have some nice some kind of foot pegs, you know what I mean? I got Moto pegs. They work fucking great. You know, just something other than the stock ones. But hey, oh man, I needed to get that off my chest, dude. It was brutal. It was brutal. But the bike itself, it performed beautifully. I had no issues whatsoever. I don't know what else you would expect. It still is pretty fucking new. But new means nothing anymore, right? So I guess it's worth mentioning. And I guess it would be, I mean, I guess you guys want my opinion. Is it a good road trip bike? Yeah. It's just the risers that you need. You know, you don't even need to upgrade the seat. In all honesty, the stock seat is more comfy than the Saddleman step-up seat. But I do make decisions based on looks as well as comfort. You know, I opted in for the gel in the step-up seat, but it still is not as comfortable as the stock seat. So don't even worry about that. I'm telling you, it's just the risers. Once you get the risers put on, you're fucking golden, dude. Oh, and a fairing, I guess. That didn't really affect me too much. I mean, yeah, the wind's there, but it's manageable. You know, it's doable. Anything more than 500 miles, I'd probably say, yeah, get yourself a road warrior or something, but who the fuck am I? I'm still riding around on stock risers, and here I am complaining, you know? But no, all seriousness, guys, the Lowrider S is a great bike for touring and cruising. Honestly, that's my favorite part about this bike is the everyday commutes, right? It's got plenty of fucking power to say what traffic, you know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about with traffic. I can just go around it. You don't even really need to drop gears. It's got such great low-end torque. Highway riding is beautiful. I mean, you could be cruising at 90, at 25, maybe closer to 3K RPMs. So you're still getting decent gas mileage, but you're not fucking killing yourself. Or killing the gas mileage. But if you're rocking them stock bars like me, good luck to you, buddy. Good luck to you, because been there, done that, and I will not be doing that again until I put risers on here. Which I should bring up next, the cost. I've got a few quotes. It ain't fucking cheap, all right? Let's be real. I'm getting quoted. This is even after I tell them I'm bringing in my own risers. Like, I will buy my risers, how much to install them. You're not looking at anything under $1,000 labor-wise. And obviously the cables and stuff, that is also included in that price. All of the cable extensions, including the old speedometer here, which is not needed on the 2021s and earlier, but you're still pretty close to $1,000 for the labor and install. So I'll probably just end up doing it myself. You know, every once in a while it's nice to have to pay somebody to do it. I know that some people look at me like I'm crazy, but I work a fuck enough, and you know, if something's not too outrageous, I will have someone else do it. But I don't know if $1,000 is worth them doing it for me. Matter of fact, I know $1,000 is not worth them doing it for me. And that's multiple shops, all within the same area. But I also got the same quote pretty much in San Diego, and it was almost exactly the same price. That includes the dealerships and privately owned places. You know, it is a pain in the dick, but it's fucking necessary, dude. It really is, if you're doing anything more than 100 miles per trip. So anyway, that's my spiel today. It's a shorter type of video, but I really do appreciate you guys checking out my video. Make sure you give me a like, subscribe, and we got some things coming for the channel here very shortly. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you on the next one.